everyone, this is Amy with KETOLISCIOUS Life. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back in the kitchen and I wanted to make a sheet pan dinner. This is a super easy, fast dinner, and I'm going to be making a Tuscan and veggie salmon sheet pan dinner. So stay tuned. You'll want to watch this one. It's delicious and easy and the whole family loves it. So let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be throwing in some radishes that I had in the fridge, some Brussels sprouts that are getting a little old and really need to be cooked, and then I'm going to be using frozen broccoli and cauliflower from Walmart. So I have 2 packages of these, and then we're going to be making a Tuscan marinade sauce. Now I found this rustic Tuscan seasoning at Ross, and it smells so good. The ingredients are here: dehydrated garlic, sea salt, spices, dehydrated red and green bell peppers, lemon peel, dehydrated green onion. So there's no added, other, yucky stuff that we don't want. This was $5.99 at Ross. And it's a pretty big bottle here. You can see it's a big size bottle, 7.5 ounces. And this is what we're going to use to flavor and season our sheet pan dinner. All right, so I'm going to start with 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. I know I didn't say that right. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of white wine. If you don't have white wine, you can use rice vinegar or any other type of wine vinegar that you have. That would work as well. Alright guys, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of my Tuscan seasoning and 1 tablespoon of garlic. We're going to whisk this all together. Alright, we'll set that aside. That is ready to go on, and we're going to work on our veggies. Now my frozen veggies, I'm just going to go ahead and throw those on the pan. I'm going to be using 2 packages of these because we have a pretty big family. So here's my pan. It's a really big sheet pan dinner. I'll show you a picture of this at the end of the whole pan. My camera just doesn't go up higher. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off the ends of the radishes, and I'm going to clean up my Brussels sprouts, and then I'm going to also do some onion, and we're going to throw that all on, and that's it. We're going to be ready to go. All these ends that I'm cutting off, I'm going to save for my soup stocks. To make some yummy stock. It works really well for that. Okay, I'm going to go give these a quick rinse, and then we'll add these to our pan. I'm just throwing a few of these on for flavor. About 1/2 a yellow onion. So I'm just going to kind of break these apart and throw these on. Okay, so here's all of our veggies. I'm going to drizzle olive oil all over this. And I'm also going to drizzle a little bit of our Tuscan seasoning. And then I'm just going to mix this all up with my hands. Attempt to coat the veggies with our yummy olive oil and seasoning. Add a little more olive oil if you think you need it. Alright, I'm going to put these in the oven for about 15 minutes at 425, and then we'll add our salmon. Alright, while our veggies are cooking, I'm going to put all my salmon in this bag. I'm going to take our marinade. We're going to pour in our marinade that we made. and let our salmon get very nicely marinated. There we go. So our vegetables will be done in just a few minutes, and then we're going to add our salmon to it and bake that for another about 10 to 12 minutes is how long the salmon takes. That's per the instructions on the salmon package. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, one thing I want to mention is on your radishes, I would recommend cutting these into maybe halves or even you know, quarter them, because they do take a lot longer to cook, and I have to turn them over halfway in the cooking to get this side soft, you know. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Make your radishes smaller and they will get done along with everything else. So these have been in the oven about 25 minutes, and now we're going to add our salmon pieces. So just going to reach in here, and we're going to, our salmon has been marinating, so we're just going to lay these right on top. Okay, and then we're going to take the remainder of our marinade and we're going to drizzle that all over everything. And that's going to give a nice seasoning and keep everything moist while it's cooking. Alright, now this is going to go back in the oven for about 12 minutes. And just depending on your size of your salmon and the size, you know, how big it is, how thick it is, will determine how long you need to cook it. So just go by your directions on your package. Alright, we're going to put this back in and I'll show you when it's done. Alright, so I took the sheet pan dinner out of the oven. It's done and it looks and smells amazing, and I'm going to plate this up and I will show you what that looks like. Now what I love about sheet pan dinners is you just take your tin foil, wrap it all up, you throw it away, and that's your cleanup for the night. Alright, here is our salmon dinner all done and plated, and it is delicious. So I hope you guys liked this really quick and easy recipe. Please give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and let me know that you've watched this all the way to the end. Just leave me a heart or whatever you'd like down below in the comments. And if you're new, please consider subscribing and stay tuned for lots more videos on recipes, hauls, keto product reviews, all kinds of stuff, everything keto about my journey. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.